Silence isn't just the absence of sound. It's the void where reality hits hardest. Space is the loudest proof of that. But what if I told you that black holes can sing? That if you screamed in space, not even the universe would care? Why does space, so chaotic, so full of energy, remain utterly silent? Tonight, we dive into the eerie quiet of the cosmos, uncovering the truth about sound, the vacuum of space, and the mind-blowing ways scientists are turning silence into something we can actually hear. Alright, so picture this. You're floating in the endless void of space, staring at a billion stars, contemplating life's biggest mysteries, like why cereal gets soggy so fast. You open your mouth to scream, maybe because you just remembered you left your laundry in the washer, but nothing, no sound, no echo, just nothing. Welcome to space, where even your last words wouldn't get the courtesy of being heard. But why? Well, sound needs a medium, air, water, or something for its waves to travel through. On Earth, sound moves by bouncing between particles, like an invisible game of telephone. But space? It's mostly an empty vacuum, meaning there's nothing for sound waves to travel through. So while you'd be very dead without a spacesuit, at least you wouldn't have to hear people telling you to stay positive about it. But don't let the silence fool you. Space is packed with energy. Light, radio waves, cosmic rays. It's a chaotic mess. The difference? These aren't mechanical waves like sound. They're electromagnetic, meaning they don't need air to travel. That's why we can see light from stars billions of light years away, but wouldn't hear a spaceship explosion even if it happened right next to us. Speaking of which, Hollywood, we need to talk. Those loud, dramatic space battles? Lies. If a spaceship exploded in deep space, it would do so in absolute silence, like the universe's rudest mic drop. But what about astronauts? If space is so silent, how do they talk to each other? Simple. They don't rely on sound at all. Their radios convert voices into electromagnetic waves like walkie-talkies on steroids. Inside a spacecraft where there is air, sound works normally, which means astronauts can still enjoy the very questionable music choices of their crewmates. But here's where things get weird. Space isn't entirely silent. Some places, like dense gas clouds or planetary atmospheres, actually allow sound to travel, just not in ways we could hear. Take the supermassive black hole in the Perseus cluster. It's literally been caught singing by sending out ultra-low-frequency sound waves. The problem? It's humming at a pitch 57 octaves below middle C, so unless you've got the hearing of an eldritch god, you're out of luck. Luckily, scientists have figured out ways to turn space's silent energy into actual sound we can hear. They use radio telescopes to pick up electromagnetic signals from deep space, then translate them into eerie audio. So in a way, we can hear black holes. Just, with a little help from technology. The silence of space isn't just creepy. It's a reminder of how different the universe is from our everyday experience. We take sound for granted here on Earth, but out there, the rules change. And honestly, that's what makes space so mind-blowing. So now I'll leave you to discuss in the comments. If you could hear space, what do you think it would sound like? A cosmic symphony? A never-ending horror soundtrack? Or just an awkward, infinite silence? Let me know. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to support the channel. Take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, and I'll catch you soon in another video.